From the Chattahoochee Tech Studios, this is your Paulding County Cast, catching you up on the latest news, social media, all the interesting happenings, and a whole lot more right here in Paulding County.
Welcome to your Paulding County Cast. I'm Melissa Carter along with Doug Harding. Let's take a look at our top stories. Here is your Keep Paulding Learning update. We're in week 6 of this, and leading the charge in elementary schools is Lillian Poole, taking first place, followed by Shelton in second and Northside in third. Over at the middle school, Dobbins leads the pack with Herschel Jones close behind in second, East Palding in third, and then in high schools, Hiram secures the top spot, followed by Paulding County in second and North Paulding in third. So this is just a way to keep kids learning throughout the summer. Great work, and so keep it going. Final stretch coming up in this Practice, Read, and Explore experiment. This from the Paulding County School District Facebook page.
Okay, Melissa, we've got some news from Big Lots. I know you love this store. It's a great store to find discounts. So
Especially decorations, Christmas decorations and stuff.
All right. Well, I don't have some great news about it because the discount retailer is to close between 35 to 40 stores this year, according to the recent SEC filing. The closures come after a reported net loss of $205 million in the last quarter. That's linked to decreased customer spending, especially on high-ticket items. While specific store locations were not disclosed, Big Lots operates over 1,300 stores nationwide, including 51 in Georgia. As for the Dallas location, well, we're not sure if that's going to stay open or not yet. We'll keep you posted. This is from WSB TV.
Well, a good way to know if it's going to stay open or not is why don't you go over to the Dallas location, see if they start marking things down, big time. Go ahead and take advantage of that before they do close, right?
Oh, you are a smart shopper, Melissa.
That's right. That's right. Well, attention shoppers, another store has a change coming up, and that's Target. Now, they're not closing stores, but starting Monday, they will no longer accept personal checks. Now, I haven't used a personal check in a store in a long time, but apparently there are people who do. And so they're saying, hey, we can't take checks anymore. So just remember, starting Monday, if you're one of those check people, you can't take it to Target. They said this is going to streamline the checkout process. This change coincides with Target Circle Week, which begins. So they're thinking, there's going to be a lot of people coming in for those slash prices, and they just don't want the checks, holding up the line. So remember, when you go to the Hiram Target, have the right payment methods, all credit cards, digital, no checks. This from Fox 5.
Your weather is going to be sunny today in Hiram and Dallas. We're going to have a high of 94, but it'll get down to 71 as the low. Partly cloudy tomorrow. We'll have a high of 94 and the low of 72. And once again, Tuesday, more sun and high of 92 and a low of 72.
Yeah, it's going to be, and that, that 94 is going to be like a muggy, thick 94. You know what I'm saying? So, check on your animals and your elderly, right?
Learn how to succeed and win big in life, plus much, much more. Listen to the Red Hot Read podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
98.7 Chat Tech, where 98.7% of our students earn a career.
What we did at Chattahoochee Tech mainly focused on the more environmental aspect of that: soil sampling, stream assessments, land assessments, and then also the geographic interface with that as well.
The majority of our students are on the traditional side, but we do have a pretty big percentage. I'd say, I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, around 30% of the students are non-traditional who do come back, who've been working in the field for years and want to get a degree in engineering.
So many of the instructors that work here are so passionate about what they teach because they come from that field. And, the first week is, hey, how you doing? And the next week is, let's grab this gear and go out and shoot video and then put it together. Let's work on figuring out how to be storytellers.
Visit chattahoocheetech.edu, where 98.7% of our students earn a career.
Get ready for the event of the year, the AgPro GON Outdoor Blast Sportsman Show presented by Dallas Safari Club, sponsored by Georgia Drive Chevy and Georgia Outdoor News. Mark your calendars for July 26th through the 28th at the Lake Point Sports in Emerson, Georgia. Enjoy hundreds of vendors, exciting events, and tasty barbecue at the all-new Barbecue Village. Don't miss our hourly gun giveaways and the thrilling $1,000 shootout competition. Admission is just $10 and includes access to expert fishing seminars each and every hour. For more info, go to gon.com.
And we're back with more of your Paulding County Cast.
Well, from the Paulding County Crime Facebook page, Eduardo Garcia Gonzalez was recently booked on charges including sexual battery and child molestation. Lori Figgins says castration. Chris Coley said firing squad at the least, and Star Bernardi says bullet. So that is just never a crime that anybody has any empathy for.
And it's happening way too much. What's wrong with everybody?
Yeah, agreed. It's a shame. I have a 9-year-old son, and I've had conversations with him. I've had to have conversations. It's not just about stranger danger. It's like, hey, and if it's somebody you know, like I'm like, unfortunately, just always tell me, no matter who it is. From the What's Happening in Paulding Facebook page, Stephanie Sokolowski posted a defense of film crews and sets in Paulding County because she says Paulding County is known for filming. When you see the production set up with equipment, filming crews, actors, big or small, please respect them all. Let them do their jobs. The community is welcome to watch from a distance and without interrupting their set during timing. Same for base camp setup. Don't drive around their trailer stalking them. They all have security there. Take your pictures and videos, but don't disturb them. Sharon Kaysen says, we were in Dallas watching yesterday for a couple of hours. All the staff there were absolutely friendly and welcoming. Several stopped and chatted with us. Very enjoyable and exciting. Oh, and we also saw John Cena. Mona Park said, people no longer have respect for anything anymore. Angelina DeMauro said, and kindly don't hold up the transpo trucks and vendor trucks when stopping in front of these base camps and working trucks to gawk. Folks got a job to do.
I live in Smyrna, and across the street from where I live, one day there was like dozens of trucks. And it ended up being, I guess, what do they call it? Not a campsite, but a
base camp.
Base camp. Yeah, that's what it said, base camp. And I was like, what is that? So it was basically they were filming something nearby, but that's where they all met. So I found that pretty exciting.
Yeah. Well, and usually you'll see the trailers and the trucks, and then you'll see those signs that they'll tape up to stop signs or whatever, and it usually has 3 letters with an arrow, and that lets the crew and the cast know where to go. But it's true, they're trying to do a job. So from afar, you can, but don't make any noise and mess up, their recording, and just take pictures from afar. But they are trying to do their job in a mobile way. Well, your weird story of the day, because I think this is weird, because I don't get into the hot dog eating contest like everybody else does, but we recently had the 4th of July, which means Nathan's famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest held in New York City happened again. Now, we had told you about Joey Chestnut Jaws, who had to leave because of a sponsorship issue. So the men's title, consuming 58 hot dogs, was Patrick Bertoletti. Meanwhile, Mickey Sudo defended her title as women's champion, setting a world record eating contest of 51 hot dogs. This from apnews.com. Now, in Metro Atlanta, when I was on morning radio, I witnessed, it wasn't hot dogs, but it was hamburgers. And I was at, it was a Midtown of Virginia Highlands restaurant where a woman, I forgot how many she ate, but it was just so nauseating to watch.
How many hot dogs can you eat in one sitting?
I got sick in elementary school trying to keep up with Wendy Wilson. She ate 3 hot dogs in the cafeteria. I said, I can match her. I wasn't hungry enough for 3 hot dogs, and then proceeded to regurgitate them in class following lunch. So I don't eat hot dogs since then. So the answer would be 0.
Wow.
Corn dogs I can eat, and I don't associate, but I can't eat a hot dog without it gagging me.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad.
How about you?
I can do 2, and that's plenty for me. I mean, 58
you don't need 58?
hot dogs. I can eat 58 over a span of a month, maybe.
And you don't dip them in water.
No.
Because soggy bread on its own would be enough to make me want to throw up. Anyway.
I like ketchup, mustard, pickles, relish, peppers on there. I want a hot dog that I can really enjoy.
Anyway. But kudos to them and everybody who enjoys watching this stuff.
And here's some events to get you out of the house.
Here's what's happening on July 20th, starting at 6:30. It's Free Thomas Foundation concert featuring Chuck Martin and the lineup at 240 Constitution Boulevard. That is in Dallas. Friday, July 19th, starting at 6 o'clock. It's Food Truck Friday at Main Street in downtown Dallas. And looking ahead to the 27th, starting at 2 o'clock, Christmas in July in downtown Dallas at 313 Hardy Street.
Your financial future just got a whole lot brighter. At Credit Union of Georgia, we're excited to offer free checking and savings accounts with exceptional benefits. Earn 3% APY on balances up to $25,000 with our Checking Plus program and enjoy unlimited ATM fee refunds. Imagine getting paid up to 2 days earlier with early paycheck access. Plus, receive a complimentary box of checks upon account opening and a free visit with our financial advisor for personalized expert guidance. Unlock these exclusive benefits and more by joining Credit Union of Georgia today. Your financial future starts here.
Qualifying conditions apply. Visit cuofga.com for details. Whether you're new to church, have been a Christian for many years, or looking for a fresh start, you're welcome at New Season Church. New Season is a place where people can believe in God, belong to a family of believers, and become fully devoted followers. We exist so that people far from God may experience life in Christ and become fully engaged followers. Join us for one of our 2 Sunday services, 9 or 11 a.m.
Hi, this is Pastor Steve Flockhart. Whether you're new to the Paulding community or have been here since the day you were born, New Season Church is a place where all are welcome. From our exciting children and student ministries to our engaging Bible studies and small groups and events, I promise New Season Church has a place for you.
New Season Church, just off Highway 278 at 4457 Atlanta Highway in Hiram. We exist so that people far from God may experience life in Christ and become fully engaged followers. New Season looks forward to seeing your entire family this Sunday, and feel free to check us out online at newseason.cc. We believe what comes into our minds when we think about God is the most important thing about us. We look forward to seeing you Sunday at 9 or 11 a.m. at New Season Church in Hiram. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Paulding County Cast wherever you get your podcasts. Well, here's your sports. Well, the Braves are off until Tuesday. Well, actually, 3 Braves will be playing on Tuesday because that is the All-Star Game. Congrats to pitchers Chris Sale and Ronaldo Lopez, and also DH Marcell Ozuna. They're going to be in Texas playing the All-Star Game representing the Atlanta Braves. In WNBA action, the Atlanta Dream are headed off to see the Seattle Storm. The Storm are 14-8, and the Atlanta Dream are 7-14. So looking for the Dream for that next win. And also, a UGA football player and Paulding County native has been arrested for racing on a highway. Linebacker Smail Mondon was taken into custody Wednesday night by Athens Clarke County Police on charges of racing and reckless driving. Mondon was released early Thursday on a $26 bond.
Because he's a UGA player.
Yeah.
And finally, the CDC has issued a new warning due to a record high in dengue cases affecting 16 travelers from Georgia so far. Have you ever heard of dengue? Well, that is a disease that is spread by mosquitoes. The CDC noted over 9.7 million cases in the Americas this year, so that's North and South America, double the 2023 figure. All Georgia cases are travel related, so obviously it's not native to here, but people have gone abroad, got bit by a mosquito, got dengue. The symptoms are fever, nausea, and a rash, and then if they go untreated, it could get much worse. This is from the patch. Something else to worry about.
Yeah, first of all, it was the killer hornets, the locusts, and now the mosquitoes.
That's right.
A new, exciting podcast about dads for dads. Legacy Makers, a conversation for dads. Download now wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening to the Paulding County Cast. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. All rights reserved.
This podcast aggregate content from other sources for informational purposes and is in no way trying to infringe on the copyrights or businesses of any other entities. All content posted up on the site is used under the Fair Use Copyright Law 107. All audio, media, and articles are copyrighted to the original owners. All audio on this podcast are embedded from YouTube.com and are owned by the respective copyright owners. No audio information are copyrighted or stored on our servers. The court ruled that linking or embedding copyrighted videos is not copyright infringement, even if the source video was uploaded without permission. However, we will gladly remove any audio clip upon valid request from respective copyright owners. Any owners also have the option to disable embedding his YouTube videos on other websites. News and press articles are owned by the respective copyright owners. Where possible, the appropriate accreditation or source of the article is given on the same page. The audio-video files on this site are for listening purposes only. Downloading of these files to one's computer is strictly prohibited. They are owned by the respective copyright owners. If it is in the organization's belief that the usage or specific content used on our site containing copyrighted knowledge conflicts with authorized use and/or does not comply with fair use as described in the context, contact us through our contact page and we will remove the offending content immediately. Thanks for listening to the Paulding County Cast.